June Allison, who did films with Jimmy Stewart and Van Johnson, she died at age 88. Now, I was reading her obituary, and I don't think it ever brought up that she was the Depends undergarment lady.
Was she Lassie's mom?
No, that was June Lockhart.
Oh, is she still alive?
Yeah, I think she's still around. Yeah, June Allison. She was one of those people that was like a movie star in the 40s and 50s, but then went on to become like just as famous for her endorsements, her adult diaper endorsements.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I think she even got into a little problem with Letterman, because Letterman like made fun of her for the adult diaper commercials, and she demanded an apology.
Stop shitting your pants, and everything will be okay. And I really want to recommend that to most people. Just stop shitting your pants.
But she is one of those people, like Joe DiMaggio, because, like, you know, I think he was just as well known as Mr. Coffee as the Yankee Clipper.
Perhaps because you're not a baseball fan, Fez, but Earl, do you ever think about Mr. Coffee with Joe DiMaggio first?
No, I always think 56-game hitting streak and MVP of 1941 MVP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or else I was like Wilford Brimley. You don't think of his acting, you think of he's the Quaker Oats guy, or the diabetic testing guy.
He's the diabetic testing guy?
Yeah, he's the one who talks about how you can get diabetic testing supplies sent to, right to your home.
By the way, that's what killed Sid Barrett.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Fruit Loops. They said the guy would eat Fruit Loops every single fucking meal.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can. You just get a bowl, throw them in there, and put in some milk.
Let's see, Jane Russell. She was a movie star and then became only the Playtex bra lady.
So these are all people who did commercials?
Yeah, and became famous for their commercials.
Well, did they become famous for their commercials, or did they get the commercials because they're famous?
They got the commercials because they were famous, but then I think that became actually how they were remembered. Like Martha Ray, instead of her comedy, just remembered as the Big Mouth from the Polydent commercials.
She was a comedian?
Comedian, yes.
I don't remember doing anything like that.
I mean, even fairly recently, I think of Catherine Zeta-Jones now for T-Mobile and for movies now. Because she's
you guys are out of your mind.
She's in every time you open
But you know what? Maybe it's because I have TiVo, but I don't sit there and see all these things.
No, but it's on TV, and it's also in the newspaper every single day.
But you honestly think she's as well-known as that, as for her movies?
I would think so now, because she hasn't really, outside of, the last Ocean's 12 movie, she hasn't really done any movies since she started having
Chicago.
kids.
It was, 2 years ago she won the Oscar?
Nah, I think it's been a while, for me, anyway.
Chicago? When did Chicago come out?
2002? 3?
Yeah, so she won the Oscar then. Within a couple years ago.
Yes, but even so, she's still doing a lot of,
yeah, all right, you're right then, Earl. She's fucking just a phone pitchman. That's what she's known for.
No, but she's remaining more visible now with the T-Mobile ad.
Yes, you're fucking right. Stop being so funny on the show. Stop going for the gag every chance you get. And just in a very monotonous tone, just keep saying the same thing over and over.
No, I won't say it in a monotonous tone. I'm sorry.
Even his monotonous tone sounds a little monotonous tone. Suzanne Summers, she's Thigh Master Girl now. I think that's all. That's how she'll be remembered.
John, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, just want to tell Fez also an example about this black guy that does Hanes commercials. That's what made him famous, but he also used to play basketball or something like that.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, Fez. Where'd he put him?
Michael Jordan's more famous for the basketball. Obviously.
John, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, buddies. Hey, I miss Pool Pump Fez.
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, every time I have a Coca-Cola, I have fond memories.
Let me just ask you something, John. Explain yourself. What were you going for with the Fez joke?
You don't remember when you kept picking on Fez that he had a pool pump up his ass?
He's never had a pool pump up his ass.
I don't recall that conversation.
What exactly is a pool pump?
I don't remember. I just know you kept on and on and on about a pool pump up his ass.
I cannot remember this bit at all.
It was around the era of the machine gun sounds.
All right.
Guess I'll take your word for it.
Ryan, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to tell Earl that's what he gets for disagreeing with you.
What's that?
He got blasted. He's on your line all the time, but you taught him a lesson.
No, I didn't mean to teach him a lesson. He just kept saying something that obviously is insane over and over and over in the same, I'm sucking the energy out of the fucking room bit.
But every time it's always whatever you say, he backs you up.
You know what? You're right about that. Earl, go with it. Have your own opinion, but fucking have a little energy about yourself.
Yes, I'll be more passionate about it.
What about this fucking second being a little more passionate? Right this second.
I'm trying to be as passionate as I can right now. I don't want to get angry.
You know why you have no passion about this? Because it doesn't matter. We're talking about something that doesn't matter.
It does matter to me.
What matters to you?
But the show matters to me. You guys matter to me.
But I'm talking about the fucking topic that we're talking about. That you're trying to say that this woman is more popular for a phone ad than for her movies. Does that even matter?
Well, what matters to the conversation at hand. I just have the opinion.
Slower and lower. And then there's some oxygen left in this hot box. We've got no fucking air conditioning in here. There's some oxygen left. I want you to get a straw and suck it out of the room.
No, what I was saying was that I just thought that she's remaining more visible now through the ads. That's all.
Valid point. It's an amazingly great point that you made, Earl.
I was just offering my opinion.
We'll keep on offering it. Keep on going. Carry me.
What, as far as the...
I'll chirp in every once in a while.
What, as far as the Catherine Zeta-Jones thing, or just in general? Well, I mean, obviously a lot of actors now are remaining visible with ads. I mean, like Gene Hackman does a lot of voiceover work now for... I think he does, like, car ads. Richard Dreyfuss has done a car ad.
Yeah, true. That's what they're more known for.
Keith Sutherland has done stuff.
Yeah, that's what he's mainly known for his fucking car ads and voiceover.
Oh, but Morgan Freeman has carved out a nice career outside of the acting with voiceover work. He does the voiceover for a lot of movies.
Where's the fucking interest in this conversation? Give me the slightest bit of fucking interest that anyone would have of this fucking conversation of Morgan Freeman makes extra money doing voiceover. How this is some new light bulb upon the world.
Well, you were talking about celebrities that are known more for their commercial work and for...
Why don't you just get a pillow and put it over my face?
No, I don't want to do that.
Get a pillow and put it over my face.
No, I don't.
Come on, choke the fucking life out of me.
No, I don't want to hurt you, Ronnie.
You already are. With this monotonous, Gene Hackman does voiceover work.
I mean, I'm talking the way I normally talk. I don't know how other way to do it.
Hey, Jason, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's going on, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Man, you guys are my favorite, but you are being a royal bitch today, man. Was it that hot in there?
It's fucking hot as hell.
It is sweltering in here.
It is fucking hot as hell in this room.
Come out here to Atlanta where I'm at delivering cars. It's hot here, man. Quit your bitching and yelling at everybody.
You know what? Then why don't you go fucking deliver a car? Who gives a shit how fucking hot it is in Atlanta? If you live in Atlanta, it should be fucking hot. The goddamn city should still be on fire from the goddamn Civil War. We never should have put it out. I also wanted to bring up there was... one time I saw a commercial and an actor was in it. Earl, go get a pillow and put it over my head.
I'm not hurting you.
Suffocate me.
I will not suffocate you, Ronnie. I care about you too much. And I will not kill you. No.
You're fucking killing me now with the monotonous fucking tone of your voice. You're killing me. I feel like I'm pushing a rock up a fucking hill every goddamn day, and I look over and you guys are sitting on the top of the rock. You're fucking sitting up there going, we're getting there, Mr. B. We're getting there, Mr. B.
I'm helping you push the rock, too.
You are the fucking rock right now, Earl. You're the rock.
The Rock says.
What was that, Fezzi?
The Rock says.
I didn't bring up that you brought up this conversation. Hey, Tony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just want to say, isn't Fez Wally best known for that infomercial he did with Rocky Dennis a couple years ago?
Well, you did do one infomercial, Fez.
I did an infomercial for the psychic Gary Spivey with downtown Julie Brown, where I introduced her at the very beginning of that infomercial. Where the way it's set up is Gary, the psychic, is on stage in Orlando, and I'm sitting at the bar next to downtown Julie Brown. And my opening line is, "Aren't you downtown Julie Brown?"
It was good. How much you get paid for that?
I got $1,000 and a couch. Because I really needed a couch, and Gary, the psychic, had some furniture in his warehouse.
Lou, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, do you think Sally Struthers is better known for feeding the African kids or All in the Family?
I think she's better known as the heavy woman who wants to send money to starving kids.
Nathan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What do you want, Nathan?
Hey, little known fact, Kurt Cobain was going to do a ad for Winchester shotguns before he blew his brains out.
It's not even true. It's not even true. Volvo says in 2008 they're going to unveil a system that'll monitor driver's eyes and head along with the movement of the steering wheel inside the car. So if the driver seems to be nodding off, the interior lights will start flashing on and off to reawaken the driver, or to re-alert him at the very least.
We need robot cars.
I'm surprised this thing doesn't just like turn on the radio or sound an alarm or something up, play the radio louder, something like that. If you're already out, I don't think flashing lights are going to wake you up.
But a radio will?
I think a noise will wake you up more than
Hey!
Wake up.
If you're driving down the road and you fall asleep, you deserve to die. Even fucking Darwin got that one.
Man, that is the scariest feeling in the world. I was falling asleep at the wheel one time, and I pulled into a rest area, and I'm like, all right, I'll...
Speaking of falling asleep at the wheel, how you doing over there, Earl? You doing all right?
I'm doing fine.
Good. You sure?
Yes.
You thought of any more voiceover work?
No.
Come on, give me one.
No, I don't.
Give me one more person who does voiceover work. Find it fucking fascinating.
No, it doesn't. I don't have anything right now.
Well, I'm gonna go back to Fez. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds and come back to you.
So I figure I'm doing the right thing. I'm pulling off into a rest area so I can get some sleep, so I don't fall asleep at while I'm driving. I fall asleep as I'm pulling into the rest area, and somehow as I jerk my head back up awake.
Now, when you say jerk your head back, is that something from the community you guys do?
No, this was actually jerking my skull.
Because what are you going to do in a rest area at 3 o'clock in the morning? Glory hole?
I just got to catch some winks.
There we go, Earl. What do you got?
Muhammad Ali, Decon, foregone commercial.
And that's what he's known for?
What, he was known later in his career for doing the bug ads.
Not for being a 3-time champion of the world. He's known for doing bug ads.
Yes, he became a very good celebrity pitchman after his career ended.
Go ahead.
Well, I remember those ads when I was a kid.
So if we were to play Family Feud out on the fucking street and said to 100 people, what do you remember Muhammad Ali for? How many people would you think would come up and say bug ads? Out of 100?
Out of 100? Probably one. That would probably be me. That would give the answer.
Yeah. So that's my fucking point from earlier. The man's not known for doing bug ads. He did them for cash. So go ahead.
So then, as I wake up, I'm already on the other side of the rest area, like somehow...
Men's room?
No, not the men's room. I was still driving and somehow stayed straight in the line, didn't hit any cars, and ended up at the exit of the rest area. Then after that, I was too scared to actually, doze off and get the nap that I needed.
Joe, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Ron. It's your name first, brother. The Ron and Fez show. You gotta carry the weight. You gotta carry the weight.
Get off my
I agree with you only because the AC in my truck is broken and it's hot, and I'm cranky too.
All right, where are you at right now?
I'm in Nevada.
All right, Nevada. What's the temperature today?
I think it's 75 degrees.
All right, say that's a beauty. I just looked up here on our thermostat. It's 304 degrees in this room today. 304. That's fucking warm.
All right, I don't think humans are able to live in that.
Dave, come here. Since Earl won't do it, go into the back and get the big knife, all right? Go get the big knife, bring it back to me, and I'm going to cut my throat.
All right.
Go get the big knife, Dave!
Do not get that big knife! Do not get it!
Here's Tommy. Tommy, can you hear me? You're on Ron and Fez.
Yes. I would like to defend Earl on his point about Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Go ahead.
I think she is very famous for that commercial
Mm-hmm.
that she does.
Well, you're making a great point, Tommy.
I believe Muhammad Ali is only known for his bug work in most parts of America.
You're going to have to take the energy down just a little bit to equal Earl. Just a little bit.
Is that better?
Yeah.
What I just said
and then also act like a victim. Like, what? What?
Well, I completely agree. I'm not talking about anything right now.
What?
They got letters that have just been opened that Albert Einstein had sent to his family. These letters reveal that Einstein, during the course of his 2 marriages, had at least 10 girlfriends, 10 affairs that he was having throughout his marriages.
Perfect.
Some women were mentioned by name in these letters, others were just initials.
Body parts.
I had no idea Einstein was such the ladies' man.
Why wouldn't he be?
He just doesn't seem to have the ladies' man look. I can't imagine any of these girls...
This is what you don't understand about women. I try to explain this to people all the time. Women could give 2 fucks about looks. They're looking for the alpha male. Einstein is an alpha male in his world. If you're like, oh, I like a smart guy, you're gonna fucking go for crazy Einstein. I don't care the fact he's never used a conditioner in his life. Doesn't matter. Yes, he's gonna have crumbs stuck in his mustache. Doesn't matter to the women.
In these letters, he was beating them off with a stick.
No, they were beating him off.
Oh.
On his dick. This guy, if you got close to that mustache of him, quim. It fucking reeked of quim. I saw a documentary the other day on the History Channel, and it was basically about the founding fathers. Ben Franklin, pussy monster, well into his 80s.
Really?
Pussy monster.
I had no idea. And again, basically a straight-haired, but still an Einstein look.
But what did he do, Fez? He invented shit. He came up with ideas. He was a good speaker. Women went crazy for him.
He started a post office. He started a newspaper.
You're getting women wet right now just fucking saying those things.
See your favorite fourth father?
Fourth father. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here's Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddies, I hope, Ron, for your sake, that it doesn't take Earl as long to fix the AC as it's taking him to fix the phones.
You know, it's a good point, Earl. Where's the fucking phones being fixed? What's happened there?
Well, I was told the company that was going to build us a new trunk line for New York.
And what happened?
I haven't heard anything since.
Do you
quite
think a
frankly.
producer would be on top of this, or a guy who gave a shit would be on top of it?
I do give a shit, and I am on it, and I get the same answer all the time.
What's that answer?
It's like we're looking into it, we're working on it.
Why can't you go around it, Earl?
Believe me, if I could take an axe and dig out the phone line myself, I would do it.
Why not?
Well, I think it's highly illegal for one thing, because you're dealing with phone lines, you're dealing with the feds. But if I could do it, I would definitely do it. I mean, no one cares more about this show than I do. I'm very passionate about the show. I love working on this show.
Do you believe him, Fez?
No, I think this is like some sort of speech that's been prepared and like in his bag, ready at a moment's notice.
And there's a guy who's not even cranky with you today, Earl. That's Fez.
What more do you want me to say? I owe you my career. I mean, I love you guys like my family.
I don't think you love your family very much, Earl.
No, I love my family. I devote every waking moment to the show. I love working with the show.
I don't know whether that's true or false. I got to tell you the truth. I'm not seeing the passion. I'm not seeing the energy.
What do you want to do? Open up a vein and draw blood?
Yes.
Well, no. Hey, wait a minute. Give me a knife. Somebody give me a knife. I will open up a vein and start drawing blood. Give me a knife.
A vein, Earl?
He gave me a butter knife.
Why don't you just spread it all over your wrist?
No.
Mike, you're on Fez.
Hi, buddies. How's it going?
Yeah.
Earl, what do you think about O.J. Simpson? Was he known for hurts?
Oh, he's known for killing two people.
You never even think about the 2,000 yards.
I do. I think about the Heisman Trophy. He was one of the best running backs of all time, but people associate him with murder now.
Josh, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I just want to tell Earl I love him, but, like, he's completely wrong. You have people like Mark Hamill or Adam West who had one big thing in their career, and now, like, Adam West does Voice and Family Guy, and he's really prolific. But you'll always remember for that one hit they have. Like Mark Hamill, you'll always remember for Star Wars. And even with Catherine Zeta-Jones, the only reason they hired her is because she's a famous actor, and people remember her for her acting, not her commercials.
It doesn't make... If you're sitting there thinking that you know these people more for their commercials, you're watching far too much TV. This whole, I spend every waking minute of the day trying to get the fucking phones fixed, can't be true. It sounds like you're sitting there counting TV commercials, one after another.
Well, we obviously have internal problems in here on the phone, with the phones and with the AC. I try my best to get these things corrected.
Now, what do you mean, try your best? Have a lemonade?
No.
Play checkers with your elderly uncle?
No.
What do you mean by play? Are you tying a catfish line to your big toe? No. What the fuck was try your best mean?
You send emails, you make phone calls, you keep bringing up over and over again that we keep...
Who are you sending emails to? Just out in general? To anybody?
No.
To whom it may concern. The phones are broke.
The same 26 people that the doctor who blew up his own building sent it to.
David, you're on Fez.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
I've always thought of Ben Franklin more for the insurance ads.
Steve, you're on Fez.
Yeah, Ronnie, I was wondering if Earl will be remembered best as producer of the show or the guy who threw down the microphone and ran down the hall.
You know what, Earl? I do want to see that today. I want an Earl meltdown today. I want you to lose your mind and fucking dive down the elevator shaft again.
Well, that'll be the end of me, literally and figuratively.
You were offering to cut a vein open a little while ago.
Yes, I could do that. I mean, there's some things that XM will allow, and cutting a vein, ridiculously enough, would be one of them. But if you want me to draw blood, I'll draw blood.
I know. You know what I want you to do is bring a little energy into me. Just a little bit of energy.
No, I'm very energetic. I mean, I don't exude it like, I'm not manic. I've never have been.
Earl, I watch fucking butterflies land on you and start building cocoons. I don't know if butterflies do that. But I see them come out of their cocoons on you. I see it happen.
I've just never been a manic person. I've just been a very low-key, laid-back person. That's the way I've always been. I can't help it anymore.
You know what? Maybe I should have Dave step up. Dave, are you ready to step up? Because you were a fucking idiot when I called you in here earlier today.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to rock.
All right, let me just see where your head's at today. Come on in this room.
Because Earl's more of a Stephen Wright type comic.
Is that where you're going with this? The heady stuff, Earl?
No, I'm not going to Stephen.
Pausing is all part of it?
No, it's just the way I am. I can't help it.
Hey, Angry Gary, you're on Fez.
Buddies, how we doing? Hey, Earl said he devotes every waking moment to the show. What's that, hour and a half a day?
Is that how long you're open a day?
No, it's more, I think about the show all the time. I think about it in the shower. I dream the show.
Well, you jacking off in there thinking about the show?
No, I don't jack off in the shower.
Why not?
Because I'm usually showering. I'm usually bathing in the shower. I don't rub one out in the shower.
You ever run the soap across your balls?
It burns too much.
So you don't soap your balls up at all?
I do, but I'm very careful.
How can soap burn your balls? What are your fucking balls possibly made out of? That soap burns them.
No, I was thinking of...
What do? You go in there, you take like an old bread bag and rub it around your cock so you don't get wet?
It's a hairnet.
No, I was thinking of shampoo once the shampoo dripped down.
On your balls?
I was in the shower. I wasn't even aware of it. It burned like hell. It's almost the same as getting it in the eye.
You must have a wound down there or something for it to sting.
Why does he even use shampoo? You're
fucking bald, you liar.
See, he lies.
Yes, you're right.
No, you haven't had hair in 10 years.
You don't want it, Dave. Yes. You are fucking right about that. I didn't realize what a liar he was until he came up with the term shampoo.
Yes, I use shampoo on your head. You still have to clean your head.
Every waking moment, he does spend a lot of time in the office.
I swear to God, here's what I think happened. We leave here. Earl finds a nice shady place down along the brook. He ties a catfish line to his toe. He puts a straw hat over his eyes. Maybe he whittles or plays the harmonica till he falls fast asleep.
When he's not filming trees and watching $1 Million Baby in the producer's booth.
And then every once in a while...
Dave, don't even start up Mr. 4 o'clock out the door.
Yeah, right.
You are out the door. Every time I'm like, hey, Dave, I want to show you
Including the last 2 weeks? Like last night when I left at 7:30? And I get here...
yesterday?
And I get here 2 hours before you? Yeah, that makes a lot of noise.
And you're working...
And I don't take trips to Central Park for 2.5 hours
when was the last time I took a trip to Central Park?
To shoot everything. Oh,
when was the last time, Dave?
Day.
When was the last time, Dave?
You're always doing it, though.
So when was the last time?
The last time you went there? Yesterday, I'm assuming.
No, I was with you guys yesterday, you idiot.
How did you wake up, Earl? How did you wake up from down along the brook? Was somebody cooling a pie in a window and that got you up off your bed?
A lot of times that aroma will form a finger and tap him on the shoulder.
But I'm as passionate as anybody on this show. I care deeply about this show.
I don't know, Earl. I wish that was true. Rihanna, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, what can we do for you, darling?
Before I say what I'm going to say, I have a rabbit named after you, and I have a dog named after Fez.
Amazing. We're really, truly honored.
No, I have
seriously, we're unbelievably honored.
Molly, and I have a rabbit named Bennington.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, the rabbits don't last as long as dogs, so Fez will carry the shame longer than me.
The rabbit's like on his last leg, so you're almost dead.
Do me a favor. When it's finished, send it to us here, and I'm going to have Earl eat it.
And then you could eat it.
Earl, you eat rabbit?
No, I've never had rabbit.
No,
my mama done told me to bring home a rabbit. What is it that you want to say, Rihanna?
Catherine Zeta-Jones is only known for one thing. She's only known for marrying an old man.
Fucking callers. Unbelievable. The callers. This program.
We'll have to do something about that. I'll be in charge of that. I promise.
Are you going to be the go-to guy?
Yeah. That's my thing.
You're taking it all on.
If the callers are bad, You can fucking neck slap me, whatever. You can do whatever.
You know why? Because you care.
You can open me up. Not a main vein, but, you know,
I like
around the ankle.
You know what I like? I like your comeuppance. I really do. I like what you're showing me here today. You show me some hustle.
You can take off a pinky. Or a pinky nail. Something. We got Earl the knife. No blood.
Good point.
It was a butter knife. It can't cut butter, much less a vein.
I will at least break the skin with that butter knife.
Hey, Dan, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, man, I think you ought to be a master interrogator down at Gitmo, because I think Earl's got Stockholm Syndrome, man.
Do you think he got Stockholm Syndrome?
You beat him down and he's still in love with you.
It's Crazy Cats and Ignats. There's nothing wrong with that. I always like to say there's an S for every M. It's all out there. You want to be the M here, Earl? I'm all for it.
But I've always been a very good whipping boy, so...
We can add natural bottom to your business cards. It wouldn't be that hard.
So you're stepping up now, are you, big man?
Yeah.
This is going to be Dave's show.
This is going to be my thing. Callers, the phones. I'm going to make a phone call to Mr. Wickland today. And he's a great boss, and hopefully maybe we can get these things done.
Good, that's what I need, another phone call.
No.
Why don't you also send an email?
I'll do anything that I can do.
You know the main thing for the show right now?
Yes.
Skin pigmentation. Is there anything you can do about that?
I can't help the way I was born, Mr. B. Some people are blessed with the olive oil.
You're the third winner, brother. It's fucking Johnny, Edgar, and Eastside Dave.
It's very warm in here. I feel extremely...
It's fucking hot as hell in here. Look at that thermostat behind you. See what it says? 310 degrees.
It's going up.
312, maybe. Yeah.
Bring in some dough. I wanted to watch it turn into a fucking loaf of bread right in front of my eyes. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
How hot is it really in there, dog?
It's 310 degrees.
No, I'm in a fucking attic right now, fixing a fucking air conditioner.
I'm going to point something out to you, bro. We don't have windows we can even open.
Well, I'm in a fucking attic with no windows.
There's no windows here. The windows do not open. The only windows we have, they get heat.
It's fucking 119 degrees. I'm sweating my dick off, and that's why you're in a cranky mood.
I don't think so. I really don't. I think I came in here in the best possible mood today.
And no, you know what? And Earl's fucking burning from shampoo. That's because he's not fucking circumcised.
Is that right, Earl? You're not circumcised?
No, I'm not.
Why don't you tell me? I'll go on and have your dick cut for you.
Yeah, that's
Take that knife and do something with it.
No one is cutting my biscuits.
No, how come you're not circumcised, Earl?
I never got circumcised.
I thought, aren't you church people?
Yes.
That's the devil's dick you're carrying around in your pants. You got the devil's dick down there.
I am keeping exactly what is there.
That goes back to Abraham.
All right, show Dave. Dave wants to see it.
Go ahead.
I'm not showing him my dink.
What's it look like? Fucking French bread? Look like a big baguette you got hanging down there?
Dipped in tar.
Hey! You know what? Let's not be fucking racist, all right? You see-through son of a bitch. What's wrong with you, Dave? You seem like you don't have the confidence when you first came in here.
I do.
You feel like you're walking on eggshells?
No, I'm not. He affects me adversely, but it's something I must...
He affects you? How does he defect you?
He defects, like, you know, the way I think, and
it's not even making sense, what you're saying, right? How could he defect you?
It hurts it just hurts my status.
Alvin, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
I think Earl shaves his balls is the reason why the soap is burning it.
You shaving your balls, Earl?
No, I'm not shaving my biscuits, no.
What are you doing, drawing 8s on them?
No.
Wait, he just called his cock his biscuits. Now he's calling his balls his biscuits.
I call the whole package my biscuits.
But they're not. You can only have one set of biscuits.
Everything's his biscuits. He puts on sunglasses because the sun hurts his biscuits.
Enough with the biscuit talk, all right, Earl?
I just thought it was
well, yeah, I know, but you're also calling your ass a coolie. It sounds immature. It sounds like baby talk.
Okay, I'll call my ass an ass.
Terry, you're on Fuzz.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Earl, what are you washing your nuts with? Mammy's homemade lye soap?
All right.
Where are you from?
It doesn't matter where he's from, Earl. The thing is, you're not using lye soap down there on your biscuits, are you?
No.
Everything's biscuits with those people. What's your gravy? Cum?
It's just a term.
That's his
all.
pubes.
You want Dave to get over and get some of the cheese out of your dick?
Dave is going nowhere near my dink.
Do you want me to call a doctor and I'll have that thing all snipped up and looking like
No, I am not getting
like a Catholic boy in no time?
I'm not getting circumcised. And no, that's probably why I never got circumcised. I'm not a Catholic.
That's not. It doesn't go that way, Earl. Fez is Protestant like you are.
Circumcised.
Most Baptists are circumcised. Not that it's a good thing. Someone takes a knife to a baby's dick. It's not a good thing.
It's cleaner, though. Circumcision.
Anything's cleaner with you.
Well, I like to be clean.
You're fucking filthy. That's the problem.
Maybe that's why it stings, Earl. Maybe you got some sort of infection down there.
What? It only happened once. It happened years ago.
But you said you will not soap yourself.
I didn't. Well, it meant shampoo. It was an accident. It was shampoo.
What are you getting the bush up all nice like a big fro, then picking it out?
No,
It doesn't matter how much you try to pretty up that area. You're still uncircumcised.
Did not use an Afro pick on my balls.
Here's the big black power one.
I still have one of those somewhere.
Mike, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies? Hey, Earl, would you rather burn your Bible or be fired from the show, Jigaboo?
All right, first of all, Earl, I don't want you to answer that. You know why? I don't like his fucking attitude with that word he used. I don't go for that.
Yeah, from Rhode Island, what a shock.
Let's not make fun of other people's states. It's the tiniest state, Earl.
Rhode Island?
Yeah.
As if it's Alabama in 1962.
Well, let's not give New England all the fucking cred in the world. They've been known.
I've never heard of Rhode Island having a bad race relations.
Well, they think they're Little Boston. They call themselves Little Boston.
Well, in that case.
You think there's a lot of nice fucking people in Boston when it comes to race relations?
No.
Philly looks down on Boston when it comes down to race. When you go into Philly and they just say, I know, the racist thing, but at least we're not Boston. That's a fucking huge sign that they have.
I think we would have to wait till a black person moved to Rhode Island to see if there's a race problem or not.
Ray, you're on Fez.
Yeah, why don't you guys do a remote like O&A do from the sidewalk? I mean, you'll see the nice heavenly bodies walk around, and you can have a good time.
Here's the problem. It's so hot outside. It's unbelievably hot outside. And now we're inside and it's hot.
The one thing is, we are on a 16-story floored building, and heat rises. And so maybe the heat is worse up here. I think it is. I think the heat is worse up here. If we were in Central Park, Earl's favorite location, we could do a show and he could...
Why do you always put him down for being a nature photographer?
I'm just saying...
He's a nature photographer. That's what he does. He's a minority spokesperson. He has other interests outside of the show, thank God.
Well, all right.
What about you? You play wiffle ball with your brother.
And I dominate. There's no harm in that. Every single weekend, dominate. 8-2, 9-3. I have other interests.
How old is your brother?
My brother's 4 years older than me. They're all older than me.
Yeah.
9, 8, and 4 years older than me.
The average age is like in the 30s.
Yeah, late 30s.
And you redheaded animals go out there and play wiffle ball every weekend.
I'm the only true redhead in the family.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You don't find anything odd about 4 grown men playing wiffle ball and then bragging about dominating?
It's a little strange.
Here's our buddy the Radio Shark.
The Ron and Fez show is experiencing serious creative difficulties. Please stand by. Ron and Fez?
Yes.
Please stand by. And now returning to the program already in progress. Let's get funny.
Well, that did it for us. That put us over the high water mark. Funny little Music.
Got some Hollywood high school here, some celebrity couples that are reported to be hooking up. Eddie Murphy is now supposedly dating Scary Spice from the Spice Girls.
Which one is Scary?
She was the...
black one.
She's the black one?
Yeah, she's a black one.
That's the only way you guys can describe her. Two races. Earl, you see what I go through?
Yes, absolutely.
And also, Nicole Richie is rumored to be dating Jeff Goldblum.
Who's he? Who's Jeff Goldblum?
It's a Jew.
Oh.
Timing is unbelievable there.
Sorry.
So I'm hoping that these two, I hope this couple catches on and we get Goldrich out of it, like Benifer.
Don't tell me the truth. Did you have that plan before you came in here?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Because I was going to say, you know what? You're thinking quick. Then I thought to myself, no. He doesn't even have the smug look on his face of when you do come up with a good line, so he must have wrote it earlier. Scott, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Days. Hey, man, I'm really disappointed in Earl and Dave. If they were half the men that they said they are, they'd be on a train down there to Wiki's office getting this air conditioning and phones fixed up.
No shit. Very good point. Very good point. You know, if I was the producer of the show, Earl, you know what I'd be saying? No, you guys are not coming in here and working in a hot box. I'm playing the best of today. And I'm playing another one of your dull-ass interviews.
I want to point this out. It wasn't even either of these two that went and got the fan for us. That was Mars.
Fan? What's it doing? It's blowing hot air around. Like fucking sitting in front of a furnace now.
It's more like a tailpipe than an actual fan. The hot air that's coming out of it.
Hey, Ziggy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, I just wanted to ask, James Earl Jones, a great actor and voice of Darth Vader, or known for Sprint commercials?
Earl?
I would say for the TV commercials. He's done 1 million of them.
That's what he's known for. Not for fucking Darth Vader, even. Not for the Great White Hope. He's known for TV commercials.
At this stage in his career, yes, he's definitely well known.
Do you
for
believe him, Fez?
No, I don't believe him.
And you came up with the bit, right?
Yeah.
And you know the bit's a lie.
No, it's just, I believe that, you know, he's more known for the Verizon commercials or the Sprint commercials. I'm not really sure which product it is, but he's known more for the phone commercials now.
Yeah, what's the Yellow Pages, I think, is Earl is referring to. I think he's more known for Terrence Mann of Field of Dreams. That's what I think.
Where's your energy at?
I'm trying to pick it up.
Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
Shut it down, boys.
I think we're ready to shut it down. Shut it.
No.
Shut it down.
Ronnie. Fezzy. The Ron and Fez Show. XM202.